I would love an analysis of why Bunny Meyer's channel isn't doing well. Does anyone have any insight? Well, let's talk about why a few channels aren't doing well. Welcome to Psych IRL. My name is Donna, and today we are going to be talking about the art of being relevant, aka the opposite of what this channel is. This channel isn't even alive enough to die yet. Alright, so I've been trying to figure out how to film this video in the most non-offensive way because I feel like no matter how I say things or phrase things, people are gonna think that I'm insulting their favorite creator, but I'm not. So when I say the term dying, it means that when you type on socialblade.com the creator's name, you see that they're losing subs per month. They're still doing way better than this channel, and I'm not saying that their content can't improve or that it's bad, but compared to their usual, they're doing a little bit poorly. So I hope that clears everything up, and I hope this doesn't offend anyone. So let's go. If you think about it, the relevancy of a YouTuber is quite short. Take a look at this clip and let me know how many YouTubers you recognize. That clip was from a channel called The Station. The Station was a collaborative channel between some of the biggest YouTubers in 2007 and 2008. Now, some small creators were actually scared of The Station because they felt like that there would be no more room to grow since these bigger YouTubers are working together. Now, as you know, some of those YouTubers you don't even recognize anymore. So the first type of channel to die are some of the early adopters. Now, the early adopters are the first bigger stars on YouTube. And so this is natural with every new thing that happens. Think about social media. The biggest platforms today we have are Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube if you count that. But before those channels were channels like Zynga, MySpace, and what's the other one? Friendster. Friendster was one. So those mediocre platforms had to exist in order for the bigger ones to thrive. Someone like Mark Zuckerberg had to come in and say, you know what? I can do this social media thing way better. Some notable early adopters whose channels are dying or dead are Lisa Nova. She's known for sketches, doing the whole putting on a wig thing. She hasn't uploaded in 3 years. Dave Days, famous for doing pop punk covers of songs, but more notably his obsession of Miley Cyrus. Not that Miley Cyrus, that one. She even appeared in one of his videos. He still uploads today but is losing about 1,000 subscribers per month. Buck Hollywood. Buck Hollywood, formerly known as What the Buck, comparable to today's Drama Alert or Clever News, uploaded content reporting on the saucy news about celebrities and YouTubers. He ditched the channel Buck Hollywood and started a new one called Michael Buckley. Unfortunately, this channel only has 25,000 subscribers compared to his old one that had about 900,000. The videos also struggle to get above 5,000 views. I will say he is doing well for himself. He has appeared on a number of TV shows and is currently employed as a life coach. Happy Slip, personally one of my favorite YouTubers. She created sketches that portrayed Filipino culture in a comical way. Her latest upload was 6 months ago. Supermac18 has not uploaded a video in 3 years. Let's just say he's what the media thinks all YouTubers do. So it's basically like survival of the fittest. Shane Dawson and Jenna Marbles have dominated the competition. If you think about it, a lot of what YouTubers put out is very similar. Instead of watching 50 people's 100 things about me videos, you're gonna choose your favorite personality. Oh god, ow. Shut. It's not worth it. Sketches are also getting harder to compete at. You have companies like Smosh, BuzzFeed, College Humor, all putting out multiple sketches per day, and it's getting harder for the individual to compete. You also have the second wave of YouTuber who's doing things better than the early adopters because they see what they've done and they're just doing it better. Check out the evolution of music covers. You have people like Alex Iono, Pentatonix, Todrick Hall, Troye Sivan, all killing it at YouTube.
There's a second type of YouTuber that's dying, and those are creators who are promoted by their famous friends. Tyler Oakley collabed with everyone, but is now losing about 10,000 subscribers per month. He did do some controversial political videos and put some controversial tweets out, but the internet has a short memory. If Casey Neistat can get through controversy, it's not impossible. British YouTubers and one South African YouTuber, Marcus Butler, Jim Chapman, and Casper Lee. These guys collab together a lot. Now they're losing subs in the 4 to 5 digit range. Joe Sugg and Alfie Days are pretty much doing even.
See, that's what I did for my previous shot, and I don't want to clean it up. Promotion isn't always bad. If the individual actually is passionate about YouTube and making videos, but the problem is the famous friend is biased. If you're this person's friend, you always, no matter what, want to help this person. So you're biased. But I have a theory, and that theory is that quality always rises to the top. You've seen this in the early adopters. Some of those people you don't even see anymore. Quality is also subjective. For example, some people think rap music is quality while others don't. There is no objective answer. So when people like you organically, meaning they find your videos on YouTube, click on it and subscribe, they're subscribing because they like your content. When you're being promoted by your famous friend, they're not necessarily subscribing for your content. They're subscribing because your famous friend told them to subscribe to you. So when you grow organically, you're quickly learning what works and what doesn't. But when you're being promoted, you don't really learn this on your own. So when you watch guys like this, think to yourself, how different really are they from everyone else? The reason why Zoella is still growing is because she's delivering value to her audience. People are still gonna search how to do this makeup style or how to do that one, and Zoella is gonna have the answer.
The third type of YouTubers who are dying are the controversial ones. I don't think I need to explain why these channels die. Sam Pepper, infamous for doing the sexually assaulting women prank and then uploading a video doing it to men thinking it would start a discussion. Then he faked a prank called Killing Best Friend. He eventually deleted his videos and has disappeared. Onision, he has said very questionable things and has uploaded very questionable videos. Leafy is here as a commentary YouTuber. Some say he is a bully and someone that goes too far. Ever since iDubbbz did a content cop on him, Leafy has not recovered and has disappeared.
The next type of channels that die are channels that are unwilling to change their content. So, Bunny Myers, aka Graveyard Girl, the reason why this video was requested, first of all, I don't think her channel is dying. Her channel is doing very well still. But I do agree that she doesn't get as much views as she once did. As far as I can remember, Bunny Myers was one of the first people who have done as seen as on TV product reviews. So she had a lot of traffic directed towards her because, one, a lot of people were searching product reviews on these products. So she had that going for her, and two, she did so in such an entertaining way that people were subscribing because of her personality. So YouTubers big and small kind of saw her success and copied her style. So instead of all search engine traffic being directed toward her, it is now being distributed among multiple people. Remember what I said about the early adopter rule. You can be the first person to do this revolutionary thing, but there will always be fourths, fifths, sixths who can do it better.
The last type of channels that die are channels who change their content when their audience doesn't want it.
Alright, so this point may feel a little hypocritical to the last point, but there are two factors to this point. One, they have to be a top creator in their niche and drastically change. Two, the changes have to be so major. For example, you make science videos and all of a sudden you say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna make video game videos. If those video games have nothing to do with science, you're gonna lose some of your audience.
Mitchell Davis from LiveLavaLive spoke a lot about music and art, but in typical YouTube fashion, aka lots of jump cuts. He has since switched to podcasts and his viewership has dropped. BF vs GF used to be a daily vlog between Jesse and Gina. When they broke up, obviously that couldn't happen anymore.
So still, there are a lot of factors to why people quit. Sometimes people move on to better things like TV or Hollywood. Sometimes they just lose passion and stop uploading. Other times they continue uploading, but they lack passion and their audience senses this. As a result, their audience just bounce. So I want to ask you the question again. How much of YouTube is skill and how much is luck? That's the end of the video. I'll see you guys next time. Stay psyched.